Well, hi everyone, and welcome to the second part of the small Craftsman Bungalow speed build. In this part, we're basically going to furnish the house, and I'll try to explain things briefly as we go. So right now, I'm working on the kitchen actually because I did the living room cabinetry in the last episode, and yeah, right now I'm working on the kitchen, and okay, before I start talking about anything, I wanted to mention that I recommend that some of you watch ahead. Like, if you're rebuilding this, I recommend you watch ahead in this like video specifically, because I had to undo some stuff or like redo it. So just so you wouldn't make the same mistakes, I recommend you just watch ahead, and then yeah, so you'd know where I made mistakes and you wouldn't make them too. But yeah, moving on. Right now I'm working on the kitchen, and actually I wanted to make the cabinets green, but we didn't have this exact color I really wanted in Bloxburg. So I used flint, and I've never used flint before on any cabinetry ever, and I really like the color of it. I never knew that it looked kind of good. I always thought that like it would look, I don't know, kind of bad in a way. Yeah, but that's definitely not the case, and I actually really like that color. So if any of you are looking for like a color for cabinetry, then flint is the perfect one. But besides the cabinetry color, I really like the shape of the kitchen. I really like the island placement, and I guess the fridge is a bit awkward. Like, it's in a really awkward place. But I really do like the fact that you can enter the house through the kitchen too, since there's like a back door leading to the carport outside. I really like that. And yeah, right now I'm working on the sink area, and I added a farmhouse sink, and like I use that sink in most of my builds. Like, literally don't remember the last time I didn't use it. I really need to change that up, but like at the same time, we just need new sinks in the game, honestly. Like, that's one of the only things that we're lacking when it comes to like building furniture. Well, that's not furniture, it's just plumbing, but like, you know, you guys know what I mean. Like, we really need new sinks. Like, even the built-in ones that we could like build into the cabinets or counters, I mean, I'm sorry. I would really like new faucets, if you know what I mean, because yeah, we need those. Because that sink is the only one that like with an actual decent faucet, and like you can make it a farmhouse sink, so it definitely does not look bad. But besides that, it's just like, I don't know. To me, that sink is the only one that actually looks decent, and I guess I do use the built-in ones sometimes, but like they never look good, to be quite honest. So yeah, that's kind of sucky. So I really would like some new sinks in the game. But we'll see. The update is supposed to come out this Friday, but it's supposed to come out, and I'm not sure if it will. I'm not gonna get my hopes up because I don't want to be disappointed or start attacking people for saying that the update will come out. Like, some people do it, and I'm just like, why? Why are you doing it? Does it like make you feel good when you attack someone for like saying that an update will come out? What, like, I'm pretty sure they weren't like saying that it's confirmed. I'm pretty sure they were like just speculating. And like, I have friends who got attacked and got sent death threats because they said that the update is like most likely to come out on the 5th, and it clearly didn't. And today's the 8th. So yeah, just guys, don't send anyone death threats over an update. Like, from what I know, updates are supposed to come out when they're ready, and like it's better to have an update later rather than now when it's rushed or something. I don't know, I just really don't like it when people get attacked for something as simple as a Bloxburg update. Like, are you kidding me? I don't know. But yeah, there's nothing really else that I want to talk about. Oh wait, yeah, maybe there is. In terms of Bloxburg, there's like so much drama now. Apparently TikTok's like really toxic or something. Well, not toxic, but like people are stealing building hacks and claiming as their own. Like, I don't know, I had a friend describe who's literally like one of the most popular building hacks got stolen and claimed as like theirs by someone else. That's really messed up. Like, why would you go on TikTok and then like spread fake lies that like, oh yeah, I came up with this hack? Like, just give credit and, I don't know, appreciate the thought and like just the work put into, just so you know that building hack would be a thing. Ugh. So I don't know, I saw that, and like they were like, whenever, even when they got confronted by someone that like it's not their building hack, they would still claim that it was theirs, and it's like so messed up. generally. And then I don't know. I feel like this shouldn't be happening. Like, doesn't matter on what platform. It just shouldn't be happening. Like, everyone deserves the right credit, and it's not that hard to just like say, oh yeah, like, yeah, you can use this hack, but like, just give credit to the person. Credit is always really important, and like, you don't want to plagiarize other people's content. Um, so I hate to see when it happens to my friends who like literally work so hard, and it's literally the last thing they deserve is like to, you know, to get their work stolen and then claimed by someone else. So that like it happened to my friend Daz by this one girl. I don't even remember their username, but like it's better for me to not share it, so you know she wouldn't get any hate because she doesn't deserve to get hate. I don't know. Even if people are like wrong and they copy, I don't feel like they deserve to get hate, but it's just a bit wrong of them to do that in the first place. Like, oh, I don't know. And then apparently there's like this one girl who was spreading, like encouraging everyone to use these exploits to like auto work and auto build. So if any of you are using that hack, please don't do it. Like, first of all, you're gonna get banned as soon as someone notices. So you can easily get banned by co-optus. I personally had to report 2 people already, and I will not tolerate that behavior, and I don't think you guys should either. It's not okay to completely just steal someone's work. Like, I had some people whose builds got stolen in my own neighborhood. Like, it's okay if it's okay if you copy speedbuild, like that's completely fine, and like it makes me happy. But like when you completely copy a build and like auto build it, that's like a thing apparently, but I would recommend to not do it, because if someone catches you, they'll report you and they'll ban you, and that's really bad. And it's just like, don't do it. Like, you're literally ruining the whole point of the game by cheating. Like, one of the main things to do in Bloxburg is basically level up and like get more money and then build bigger homes. That's the point of it. That's the point of the game. And like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird how some people like to cheat. Like, that you're literally defining the whole point of the game. Like, you're gonna get a roleplay house, you're gonna play in it for like a day, and then what's it? You're gonna get bored of the game. Like, that's not how it should work. Like, I remember having so much fun in 2018 just working my way up and building my first house with the 30k that I made. God, that was so good. That's the whole point of the game. You don't need to cheat through it in order to have fun. So, I don't know, it's really wrong, and what that girl did in the first place, she's just like completely advertising, saying like, oh yeah guys, do this, but like, don't listen to her. Everyone, like, Bloxburg YouTubers, just like influence in general, know better than her. She said that you can't get banned, but like, co-optus doesn't tolerate that behavior, and I can confirm that. So just, yeah, my recommendation is to not do this, and like, you know, just stay careful, and please don't use any exploits. You're literally ruining the game like that for everyone, not just for yourself, but you're literally ruining the game from everyone by copying someone's house. That's like really wrong of you to do in the first place. It's literally like, if a certain house is in the speedbuild and the person said that it's not okay to recreate, like, then don't. Like, you don't have permission from them to recreate it. So but like with my builds, I usually allow you guys to rebuild my houses. I don't care. Like, you can use them in your roleplays or whatever. Those are speed builds. But when it comes to tours, usually you can recreate them too. I just would like credit. Like, you can always recreate all my builds. I don't really care, as long as I get credit. That's the only time when I necessarily don't really like when people, like, some people just tend to plagiarize, and that really, really sucks. And I don't know, it just kind of makes me not disappointed, but I would like if I would have gotten some credit, because I know that I put a lot of effort into my builds, even though some of you may not see that, but I do put in a lot of effort, and I try my best to get as many builds out that are like actually good and that I put effort into, and not just like random stuff. Yeah, because like, I don't know, I feel like some people just post because they have to post, and they don't necessarily put effort into their work. But I don't like sharing any names because, yeah, I don't know. Okay, this whole thing just became into a rant. So in conclusion, I just wanted to say that you shouldn't use exploits in the game, no matter what others say. Like, if they say that you're not gonna get banned, you are gonna get banned. It's just because they haven't gotten banned in like 2 weeks doesn't mean they won't eventually, you know? So don't risk your whole account just because someone said that you won't get banned or something, and just don't ruin the whole game for others, because that's kind of wrong. That's messed up. But yeah, moving on. Right now I'm actually doing the living room. I'm like almost done with it. I'm just decorating the bookcases. These are like built-ins, and I really like these. They're supposed to have glass, but that clearly wasn't possible in the game, so I just made it look like that, and like I feel like it looks fine. I mean, of course it could have looked a bit better, but it doesn't look horrible, so that's something. And then most of you are wondering where the suburban mansion speed build is, so it really depends on when I'm going to post it. So far I'm planning it to post it on the 10th, which is Thursday, so keep an eye out. It should be out by 3 p.m. EST. So I really don't know when I'm gonna post this build. I'm really hoping to get it out today on Tuesday, the 8th. But we'll see. If I don't post it today, then it'll come out tomorrow, which will be the 9th. Then I'll try to edit the whole video of the suburban mansion tomorrow, and I'm really hoping to get it out by 3 p.m. EST on Thursday, which I'm really excited for to show it to you all. Honestly, it's like one of my favorite builds, and all my friends have liked it, so I'm sure you guys will too. I really hope you do, actually. There's nothing else I can do but hope. Some of you have seen already. Some of you have been in the tour. We're in the tour, actually, yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to show it to you all. That's really all I have to say about that. And it's 6 p.m. and I'm planning to host the game night in my Discord server in like 5 hours. So we'll see if I can make it. Hopefully I can, because it's like a special thank you to you all for 10k subscribers, which I'm so grateful for. I literally hit 10k subscribers yesterday, and it feels so good. I don't know. I've never hit such a huge milestone before, and it definitely means the world to me. I'm just not sure how I can thank you all, so I guess I'm releasing that mansion as a 10k special. It came really on time. So yeah, although it is expensive, so I'm gonna say the price of it. It's 2 million Bloxburg cash. So if you don't really have that money, I recommend, and if you want to build a house, I recommend you start working on your budget now. Because yeah, it might take a while to get to, and it took me like good 3 weeks to even finish, but I'll get into that in the voiceover of that video, of that build. I love how I say random words and then I have to correct myself. But yeah, I'll get into that whole thing in the next video, which will be, that mansion speed build. The speed build of that mansion. Yeah, and I'm actually done with the living room, pretty sure. I just did the cabinetry in the kitchen, I guess. I thought I was gonna decorate it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna decorate it after I do the dining room, or I have no clue when the decorating will come. Okay, we'll see. But right now I'm actually using frames. So right now I'm doing the dining room, good. But most of you are wondering where I get all my decals from, so they're all from my inventory, and you can access it. Some people complain to me that they can't access my inventory, but like you can do it. You just have to follow me on Roblox. That's it, literally. You'll be able to access it as soon as you follow me on there. That's that simple. So some people just don't really read anything, and they're just assuming stuff, which is sometimes offensive and hurtful. So I would appreciate if some of you read everything, and then instead of like just asking questions, because not only are you wasting time of mine, you're just like being kind of disrespectful by not reading everything throughout. Like, I don't know, just my personal recommendation is to not be lazy and try to be respectful to the person and look for the answer, and then if you can't really find it, then ask the person, instead of like just ignoring what the person has said. Like, it's kind of disrespectful. So I would really appreciate if some of you I'm not like, this just goes out to those who are like kind of lazy to look for everything. Like, just look through everything, and if you can't really find the answer, then ask the person. That's my main point, because like, I don't know, it's not nice. And I had someone ask me where the suburban mansion speed build is, and like when it's gonna come out, when I literally stated that it's gonna come out on Thursday in my 10k special thank you community post. So just like, yeah, that's all I'm asking for. But yeah, I'm doing the dining room right now, and I actually really like that. And to get those fruits, you guys have to go to your fridge or like go to the BFF supermarket to get them, and then you can place them on your counter. You can move them in build mode. So that's what I did. I took them out of my fridge and then placed it on the counter and then placed it on the table. And I feel like it looks kind of fine. I really like this house. It's small. It's definitely not for a big family, although it's not that cheap, and I wish it was a bit cheaper. I can't deny that, but you know what? It's okay. It happens. What I mean that it happens that I make small builds instead of big ones. Although I would love to build, you know, big houses. Some are just like, yeah. I need to make small builds, and those light switches, do not add them because they're like a nightmare. I don't even remember how many times I accidentally pressed on them and turned off the whole lights in the living room and had to turn them on one by one because I used some lights for wall trimming. And I think it's kind of annoying for some of you to have those lights as wall trimming, and like, I'm sorry for that, but I personally prefer the looks over, you know, practicality in Bloxburg. I don't know. To me, it's just like, it's a personal preference of mine, so if some of you don't like it, then yeah, I guess you cannot add them, but then it doesn't look the same, so I guess it's just a personal preference, but I do like using them in my own builds. And yeah, we're actually 16 minutes in already, and I have like 30 more minutes to voiceover, but it's not that bad. I'm glad that I finished all my homework because I usually leave it to last minute, and yeah, then I just stay up till like 1 AM doing homework because, you know, I was too lazy to do it after school. I need to get rid of that really bad habit. And like, I really have a lot of sleeping issues because I'm literally so bad when it comes to like going to sleep on time. Because I was planning to go to sleep on time like yesterday, and then I accidentally ended up staying up till like 3 AM watching Netflix when I was planning. Literally, I was planning to go to sleep at 1 AM, and I went to sleep at like 3. And I got no sleep today, and I missed my first class on accident because I was like, my alarm went off, and I was like, let me sleep for 5 more minutes, and those 5 more minutes turned out to be a whole hour. Yeah. So I was not really happy to find out that I kind of missed half of my class, and it was like, it's literally one of my most important classes of this whole semester, so whatever, happens, I guess. It happens way too often though, so I need to fix that. And it's just, yeah, I have really bad procrastination issues. It's like, whenever I have a lot of things to do, I tend to leave them till last minute, and then I end up staying or like being late to turn in some assignments. It always happens. So I'm trying my best to fix that issue of mine because yeah, it's really hard to deal with procrastination. It really is. Like, I don't know how some people just don't procrastinate because like I'm just used to it and I can't get over it. So it's always great. But yeah, I'm actually almost done decorating the kitchen, and then we'll move on to the office, which I'll talk about once, I start working on it. But I really, really like it. And I got this fridge, the smart fridge. Actually, should have mentioned that before. I got it from my friend Dez, the same person who was building hacks. He was building hack, probably one of them. Maybe Multiply, I hope not. It got stolen. And then, yeah, on TikTok. But basically, yeah, that's his fridge. And like, his fridge design, I love it. Like, I literally use it in all my builds. But like, who doesn't want a smart fridge in their house? You know what I mean? Like, everyone does. Honestly, it's so cool. And yeah, I want to work on new builds, but like I have like 3 more videos to edit, so I'm hoping to get them done and over with as soon as possible. And actually, this plant I'm working on was designed by Float, and I just recreated it, and it's really good. I swear to God, like, the people whose building hacks I use in my videos are, like, in my build channel, they're so good. They're really so good at everything I do. Like, I wish I was as good as them. And then Float has the audacity to lie to my face and say that I'm better than him. Like, Float, if you're watching this, stop lying. I mean, I could never build a whole zoo. Now could I? Yeah, no, that's not possible. So, great times. I'm actually just waiting and looking forward to other builds that Float will make. They're probably gonna be amazing. I mean, I saw one of them and blew my mind as always. So, I don't know, I just feel like my friends in this community are so talented. Like, honestly, there's Knock, there's Float, there's Daz, there's Pine, all of them. There's Joe. You guys probably don't even know who I'm referring to, but I think you understood about some, like, okay, pretty sure you know at least 1 or 2 people that I've mentioned. So, yeah. But I'm almost done with the kitchen. I want to say, yeah, I am. I'm just basically painting the decorations, and I'll fix up the lighting, and I'll move on to the office. There's not that much I can say really about the house or like this main living space. I mean, okay, yeah, I guess I could mention the beams, and that building hack is the one that got stolen, and that's Dez's building hack. But as you can see, it's like really good. And I really, okay, so Craftsman bungalows are like usually have these beams, and they're usually painted the same color as the ceiling, and I was like, why not keep them wood and then paint the ceiling white? And I really like that design feature. I feel like it's kind of realistic, and yeah, it just brings some life to the interior. It really does. So I'm always glad. And then I really like that blue kettle I had made. It makes the whole kitchen pop. Or the green towel hanging off the stove. And yeah, there's really nothing else. Oh, I had so much trouble with those chairs in the dining room. It took me forever to figure out what to do with them, but I did eventually. And I decided to go for a darker look, and it's just, I hated the fact that the chairs like basically blended in with the flooring, so like that way you couldn't really see them. But I do like using them. Like, even though like you could never tell that you can use those chairs as like something modern. Like, they don't look at them, they don't look like that, but once you color them a certain way, they kind of look like, you know, they're modern chairs instead of like foldable ones. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do the lighting right now, and then that'll be it with this main living space. And I'm gonna move on to the office, which I really like. It's probably one of my favorite rooms in that whole house, and yeah, I'm working on it right now, and I really like the built-in shelves, as well as that reading nook, kind of. That's like where I put the table, and I really like that place. It's like super nice, and yeah, it's great. I think it's great. I think I saw it on Instagram or something, and I really wanted to recreate something similar, so I'm pretty sure I got it from like McKee Studio on Instagram. They're this awesome interior design couple. Like, there's Shia, and she's the interior designer, and then her husband is Sid, and they basically run the whole interior design company, and like everything they do is so good. Like, some of my interiors are actually really inspired by them. And they have this show on Netflix, Dream House Makeover, pretty sure, or something. And yeah, it's literally, everything they do is literally so good when it comes to interior design. Like, they blow my mind every single time with their interiors and their collections. That's where I actually get all my decals from, is their website. Yeah, they have this website where they sell a bunch of like art pieces and furniture in general. Like, there's a lot of good stuff from there, but it's like so expensive. So hopefully one day I'll be able to afford something from that website, but not as of now. Yeah, almost done with the trimming and everything, and then I'll start decorating, which I kind of enjoyed. But then yeah, I start working on the bedrooms, and I have this really, like, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about working on bedrooms. Like, they're fun, but then they're not. They're like a lot of work with the pillows and everything. It takes a while to like get all the blankets placed and, you know, everything, but in the end I feel like it's worth it. But just, it's like annoying sometimes, and yeah, I feel like I don't really necessarily enjoy working on bathrooms or just bedrooms in general, so like that's a bummer. But I mean, I enjoyed working on other spaces. I love working on kitchens because they're always so fun. And yeah, and I don't know if any of you have noticed, but I usually whenever I finish working on a room, I would go out of build mode and change the decals off camera, and then you can kind of see what decals I use from my inventory, and like, you know, do them on your own. So I really hope that you can do that, and yeah, let me know if you can, and I'll try to figure something out. But I feel like most of you can like see what decals I use from the tour, and then add them on your own. But they're all from my inventory, and if they're not, I usually either leave a code. Oh wow, why is that so hard to pronounce? I usually either leave a code, or I change the decal on camera if it's like something that you need to search up. So I try my best to, you know, do that. But I feel like most of you know that I use my decals my decals are from my inventory. I upload them all on my own, but yeah, like I said, I get them from certain interior design websites or like shops. Yeah. So if you're looking for some professional art, I really recommend to go to those websites. Although yeah, they're quite pricey. But I mean, I wouldn't mind having 1 or 2 art pieces from those websites in my own room. But yeah, and I'm actually almost done decorating. Wow. I'm actually doing this so quickly now that I'm looking at it, but although it is sped up by 6 times. Now that I'm looking back at it, I have no clue why I placed the kettle in, an office, but it's okay. Yeah, no, it's not. Well, I guess it's fine. Then we have this huge painting on the floor and this bench. I kind of started using that bench a lot. I use it in the suburban mansion too. Yeah, I don't know why I started using it. I guess I like it, and literally, like I told you all before, literally changed the decals off camera, and yeah, it's kind of pretty easy to see what decals I chose. I usually use decals that are from page 1 to page 13. And yeah, I don't really use any other ones unless I get some from my friend Nok, which are wall trimming and then barn doors or something. So I usually leave those decals, leave the codes in the video. And yeah, we're halfway through the video already. Wow. And I'm gonna work on the bedrooms next. But I guess I can talk about some topics, because I did that in my last voiceover. And let me look for some. Let me open up the channel. The voiceover channel. Okay, so someone nut wants me to start a build off between people in a public server and give money to the winner. I don't really know how build offs work. I mean, I don't know if I should participate in it. And I don't know. I don't feel like build offs are really that interesting to watch. I personally would stress out that, I would stress the hell out if I was in a build-off. I remember I only did one build-off, and it was, for my YouTube channel, and oh god, was it horrible. It was such a horrible experience. I have fun collabing with the people that I collab with. It was, Azori, Isaac Builds, and my friend Joe Mama. And, yeah, I have fun, but, I was so stressing out, and, I made the house too big, because I thought I could do it in 3 hours, and, I couldn't. I literally didn't finish half of it. I had to do the backyard and then finish some bedrooms downstairs. It was horrible, and it wasn't even that detailed. So oh no, I regret even doing that. Not speed build, build off ever. So if I ever do a build off, it's probably gonna be a really small one, like a bedroom or something. But even with bedrooms, I need a few hours. That's how long I take with my builds. I need time to think, I need time to figure out how to do different things, and oh yeah, okay, speaking of me working on the build right now, so I use these pillowcases, which were a Halloween only item. So if some of you don't have that, I guess you don't need to add it to your bed frame, although it does look better. So if some of you stocked up, then I recommend you use these for, the top part of the bed frame. And then yeah, this is supposed to be a guest bedroom, so any guests could sleep here. And this bedroom is probably the biggest one in the house compared to the other ones. But the ones upstairs, I feel are still better. There's a much better view, and there's storage. There's actually closets upstairs. They're just built into the wall, which I find really cool. And yeah, that's really all about the room, and I can continue talking about topics. Right. Then we have, talk about games in Roblox or in general. What games do you like playing, or would you love to play? Maybe you talked about this. Okay, yeah, so this is suggested by my friend Riser. Oh, that was a reminder. Oopsies. Sorry about that, but yeah, I do play some games outside of Bloxburg, on Roblox, which is card games. I feel like I've mentioned that before in my other voiceover, which was my friend Avery, and yeah, I only like playing card games, maybe Survivor or Arsenal sometimes, but nothing else really. What I mean by card games is I recently got into this game Greenville. It's basically just like a car driving game. Like, yeah, you can RP, and then there are different RP servers. And like Remo had this really huge revamp, so like right now it's actually a good game. When we recorded that voiceover, I guess it was okay-ish, but now it's definitely good. So I guess that card game is my favorite. I do play Pembroke Pines sometimes, and I don't think I play, or I play Southwest Florida sometimes too. But that's really it. I mainly spend my time just building on Bloxburg. I don't really have time for anything else, although I do like to spend my free time watching Netflix sometimes. But yeah, that's it with other games I play. Like, I like to play Arsenal, even though I'm like horrible at it. I'm definitely really bad at that game. But I still enjoy it. I just rage a lot. Anyway, I mean, who doesn't? It's Arsenal. Right, and then, okay, so Abdullah 425. I'm not sure if I pronounced your name correctly. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. But they asked what are languages I speak besides English, and what other language I would like to learn. So my native language is Lithuanian. I am actually Lithuanian. I'm not going to where I live, but I am Lithuanian, and yeah, my native language is Lithuanian, and I've been learning English since like 2nd grade, and I am trying my best to become fluent in English, although I am not at that point yet. I'm really hoping to get there soon. And right now I'm actually learning Russian as my 3rd language, which is extremely hard, and I hate it with a passion. I hate that language, but I do feel like I need it for my future. If I tend to stay and live here and not like immigrate, and yeah, I feel like I will definitely need that language. Yeah, so it's hard, and I don't necessarily like learning it, but I would like to learn German probably, although I heard it's like really hard, and Spanish maybe. And yeah. And then they have another question, which is, if they told you to go to a country that has been your dream to visit to spend your holiday on, what would it be? So I've always wanted to go to US my whole life, but recently, I don't know, I don't necessarily want to do that anymore. I would love to visit Australia though, like go to Sydney and the whole West Coast. No, not the West Coast, East Coast. I heard that's so pretty there. Like personally, I just love when it's tropical or something. I love going to the Canary Islands. I had such a great experience there. And yeah, so I feel like it would be Australia out of all the countries. Right, and then we have some other questions by Weatherman Evan. Okay, so he asked me whether I could cook and how I would rate my cooking. Yeah, cooking, where do I start? I feel like I tried to cook one time and I almost burnt my whole apartment down, so I would rate it a -1 out of 10, if that's even a thing. So that's how bad it is. How much time and hours do you put in YouTube and building? I put a lot of time in building. I spent like most of my day just building all day. Wait, no, that does not make sense. I spent most of the day just building a Bloxburg and trying to get builds out. I kind of spend like, I barely have any free time anymore, but it's not like I mind doing this whole thing. Like, I honestly enjoy it, so I guess it's not that bad. And they asked me whether I'm scared of heights or not, and I am so scared of heights. It's literally such a fear of mine. I can't even walk up to any lookout towers or anything because, I don't know, I would lose it. One time I had to walk up this castle and I was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. And then once I did, I wanted to die. Once I reached the top, I was like, how do I get down? I couldn't even go down because it was that tall, and it was so open too. I could literally see the bottom of the like, it was on a canyon too, so you could see down below. Oh god. Just like having memories of that whole thing, I don't want to think about it ever again. And then last one, if you were to have a free dinner with any famous person, who would it be? Oh god, I don't even know. I'm not like really a fan of any celebrity. I don't know. I wish I could answer that, but I genuinely don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Alright, let's look for some more, because my mod didn't pick out any, sadly. I'm kidding, I don't mind it. Am I doing it myself? And then, if you could live anywhere, where would you go? And these questions are by Italio. He's one of my mods in the Discord server, so if you're not in it already, join it. We have a lot of fun there, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna host a game night today, and I'm hoping to make it today and do it on time. I have like, what, 5 more hours till it starts, so I'm sure I can do it. But okay, he asked me if I could live anywhere, where would I go? This is a really good question. I feel like out of everywhere, I would like to live in Western Europe, just because, like, I don't know, I'm personally European, and I wouldn't necessarily like to live in the UK or like the US. I really like the whole atmosphere of Europe and just like all the cultures and everything, so I would prefer to live in Western Europe. Probably like maybe Spain, or like, I don't know, somewhere like there. Or maybe stay here where I live, in my country. I don't know. I have no clue for my future yet. No, I have no clue when it comes to my future yet. So, yeah. And then another question is, how long have you been playing Bloxburg, and European has it evolved at a good pace? I've been playing Bloxburg since the summer of 2018, the end of the summer of 2018. And I do feel like it has evolved in a good pace. I mean, we had so many good updates, although they do take a while to, you know, get out. But like, whatever. Like, the updates are always good, so we have to respect the devs and their work instead of getting mad at them for not releasing an update that was rushed or something. Like, it's better to wait a bit longer and have like a really bad update full of bugs and everything. So I do feel like there's no need to rush Co-Optus and Froggy, because they're gonna do their job really well, and it's better for us to wait instead of get mad at them for not releasing an update earlier. You know, guys, you know what I mean. And okay, and then we have, okay, hold on, let me look some more up. Oh wow, I think we ran out. This is kind of, it's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, okay, I'll try to, like, we have like, what, 13 more minutes? I'll probably talk for like 5 more, because I generally ran out of things to say. Well, yeah, I'm basically doing the bedrooms right now, and like, I literally said everything I wanted. Just have this voiceover, please. So, but hey, at least I'm starting to record these earlier on in the day and not like late at night, so then like, oh, I have so many bad flashbacks from the times where I tried to record voiceovers late at night. The one of that Halloween Suburban, oh god, that was such a disaster. Yep, right now I'm like doing these window frames and basically just preparing a room to be furnished, and I really like this whole process of like trying to furnish a room. Well, like, no, setting up a room to be furnished. It's like fun. And I really like these window frames. They're actually by my friend Sammy. He came up with them, but like no one credits him anymore, and I find that kind of sad. He's such a good builder. Like he's the OG too. I'm pretty sure he's like one of the main people who inspired me to continue building on Twitter. So I feel like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here anymore. I wouldn't be here at all. I feel like my main 2 inspirations were like Gabby and Sammy. So all thanks to them who let me get to this point. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how I got this far, and I really appreciate all the support. I really do. It's like so unbelievable. I never knew that, like, you know, it would feel so great to get so much support, because like I've never had so much support. I've never got it from anyone really. So it really means the world to me that some people are nice enough to comment a few nice things, and yeah, it just makes me feel better about my builds and what I do. So thank you to those who actually do that. But yeah, enough of getting sappy. I don't know what else to say really, but I am gonna do the master bedroom and then 2 bathrooms later on, but I won't let you guys watch that with music because of nothing else to say and nothing else to say. So thank you for tuning in this far. I hope you like this build, and I can't wait to show you the other one, which will come out on Thursday. I'll try my best to get out on Thursday, and if it won't, then I'll make sure to update you guys in the community tab. So I'll make sure to keep you posted either on my Twitter or the community tab. So see you in the next video, which will be out later this week. And that's a promise. It'll be out this week. I'm just not sure if it'll be completely out on Thursday, but I will try my best to get out by Thursday. So yeah, I'll do everything I can to get out on Thursday. Okay, I promise. So I'll try to post on Thursday, and yeah. So I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, like I've said before, thank you for tuning in this far, and I'll let you enjoy some music. Bye everyone.
You should have seen the way that you bloom. I think I saw your face in the moon. I promise I'll be with you as soon as I find a way up, yeah. 'Cause you're farther than a kiss on the phone. There's things about you I'll never know. I hope that one day we'll be in love when you're not far away. You really make me wanna fly, cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. When I go to sleep at night. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. I finally know the reason why, yeah. I'm never really satisfied, yeah. Waking up a paradise, yeah, without you by my side. Imagine I walk through your doorway. Imagine skipping all the foreplay. Imagine all the stars in one place. 'Cause you really make me wanna fly, cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. When I go to sleep at night. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. You really make me wanna fly, cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. You really make me wanna fly, cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. Baby, it's 2:30 and I should probably head back home, but I'm afraid to be alone. What do I need to do to get some time with you? I'd rather be half involved and missing all of you. Drinking till the sun comes up, better than feeling like I need your love. Dancing till my legs go numb, till I go numb. Dancing till my legs legs go numb. Till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb. Till I go numb. Baby, it's 4:30 and my whole world is upside down. I can't help but wish that you were here with me right now. These nights are rolling over me. That's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, my body forgot how to move. Girl, you took the most of me. I'll just keep on drinking till the sun comes up. Get the feeling like I need your love. Dancing till my legs go numb. Till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb. Till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb. Till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb. Till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb. Till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb. I've been on my way up, now it's really far down. I don't think I'll feel it when I hit the ground. In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. You're the only sunset that I'll never forget. Red and orange sorbet, like it is the best yet. In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day.